Hello everybody, I'm Manakyn, welcome to the stream. I am sorry I'm late. I had sushi today, and the sushi wasn't very good. And for the past hour, I have been in the bathroom doing a tsubasa. So, for all you tsubasas out there, I can relate. Kind of weird how you started watching me. Did you discover me from Zenless Zone Zero? I remember you were around on my Zenless Zone Zero games, specifically when there was some very attractive lady named Tsukishiro Yanagi. Yeah, it's been one of those days. Am I oversharing? Probably. Do I care? Not really. Thanks so much for hanging out with me today. You did Raincoat. Oh, Raincoat. I loved Raincoat, man. Do you know what I was thinking about? Totally random, but I noticed, this is one thing I've been really thinking about. Some of the best mysteries or detective games, like whether it's Phoenix Wright. Phoenix Wright's a lawyer, but it's functionally a detective game. Or Danganronpa. The one thing I really appreciate about, at least the good ones, the good cases I really appreciate, they're the ones that don't really do that much supernatural mumbo jumbo ridiculous stuff. I mean, look at Phoenix Wright, for example, right? I was just thinking, like, Phoenix Wright, they have the whole spirit medium thing. They have the whole spirit medium thing where Maya and to an extent Pearl can summon people from the dead and you can talk to them. But for the most part, they don't overdo that. It's like it all stays within the realm of logic, even in the last case of Phoenix Wright, where what is it? They have the whole what's her name? What's the villain's name? The one that's really cute, and I definitely can fix her. Frick. Dahlia, yes, I can definitely fix her. Yeah, even the Dahlia case, right? The one thing I really liked about the Dahlia case is that it gave you 3 games to get used to the rules of spirit mediuming. I remember I had some tartar sauce that might have been it was painful. Please everyone, please do make sure you eat high quality non-food that has not gone bad. Anyway, yes. Yeah, so it's like the Dahlia case, it's like you knew all the rules about spirit mediums, so you can kind of you can follow the rules to get to the conclusion. Yeah, like not necessarily grounded, but the ones that follow rules, like the ones aren't like, oh yeah, you could do this just cuz. And it's like, oh, okay, yeah, sure. And then we have Nagito. One of the things I didn't like about the case 5 of Danganronpa 2, which is, you just have to randomly rely on the fact that there's some sort of supernatural entity that allows for luck to exist. And so I was like, oh, okay, I can kind of get it. But yeah, but hey, how's it going, Brian? Also, did I say hi to everyone? Hi, Bug. Hi, Panini. Hi, Lucky. Hi, Celestial. Hi, Sam's. Hi, Kiyoma. Hi, AV. Stream Elements. I think I said hi to Celestial. I'll say hi to Celestial again. And hi, Brian. And hi, Brian. Hi, Brian. Hi, Brian. Yeah, what was it? Yeah, so it's like, that's the one thing I did like. One thing I really liked about Danganronpa V3 is that most of the cases weren't perfectly solved. And that's something I appreciate, because not every mystery you can solve, right? Sometimes you have to, try to figure out people's motives. You have to try to figure out why things are the way they are, what happened here, and what might have happened and what might have not happened. It's like there are some areas in Danganronpa V3 where you're kind of like, okay, that makes sense, and so our best guess would be this. But it's like, it's not always 100%. Anyway, it's one of the first things you're doing. Well, I'm glad you got some sleep. Hopefully you got some good sleep. If you didn't get some good sleep, get some good sleep tonight. Anyway, they just released Pokemon Legends ZA. Apparently it's very disappointing. At least that's what I've heard. People are comparing it to Pokemon Colosseum. Wait, when did Pokemon Colosseum come out? Pokemon Colosseum. Pokemon Colosseum came out 2004. It has been 20 years since Pokemon Colosseum has come out. And apparently, people are saying the quality of Pokemon Colosseum is essentially the same as Pokemon Legends Arceus ZA. Yeah. Rest in peace, Pokemon. You've been playing so much of it. Well, hopefully you can put up with the quality and the graphics, because I know people have not, there have been plenty of people who are like, well, the graphics have not improved. You know, people are comparing it to the Digimon game and noting that Digimon, like the quality or like the how it looks is so much better. But yeah, Pokemon. Let's see what the reviews say. Pokemon Legends ZA. Okay. Reception. Alana Haggis of Nintendo Life liked the battle as well as the game's performances, but criticized the visuals for being lifeless and flat. Yeah, I think that's how that's how I feel about Pokemon Legends, as based on what I've seen. Maybe the gameplay is good, and you know, at the end of the day, it's the gameplay that matters the most. But it's like, I feel like they could have spent more time actually thinking about, you know, visual quality. I always say the last thing people should think about is visual quality, but for Pokemon, I think maybe it should be the opposite. Because they've spent so much time not thinking about visual quality, maybe it's time to move away from cel-shaded graphics. Anyway, I feel like Nintendo is taking the Pokemon audience for granted. They know they'll buy the games regardless of quality. To an extent, I agree with that. To an extent, I do agree with that. You know, believe it or not, guys, many children only have one console. And so they have to either choose from PlayStation or Xbox or Switch. Xbox doesn't even exist anymore functionally. So they have to choose between PlayStation and Switch. And so if you're one of the people who grew up with Nintendo, for example, I was that too. I grew up with a Nintendo 64 and then a GameCube. I mean, my dad grew up with a Nintendo 64 because I am very young, and as a result, he gave it to me later, and it wasn't me who grew up with the Nintendo 64. It was my grandfather, who is older than me. Oh, okay. I'm old, okay. Yeah, so yeah, what was I saying? So yeah, so most people only have one console, and so if they choose to Switch, Pokemon is just a guaranteed buy for them. And so, yeah, I agree with that, AV. It's like, there are a lot of people who say like, oh yeah, Pokemon, people buy it for nostalgia, people buy it because they're console restricted, but it's like, you know, people don't really, it's like, nowadays, or at least not nowadays. I think slowly, you know, I'm seeing more and more resistance to Pokemon in terms of updates. Like, they haven't updated their game system. They barely update their graphics. They haven't really updated, like, gameplay or even thought about, you know, possibilities of, like, strategy stuff. So it's like, more and more, I think slowly people are going to start resisting. And by the time Pokemon starts running out of money, it might be too late. But we'll see. I'm half your age, and I grew up playing the Nintendo. How do you know you're half my age? I'm half your age. Huh. I heard Ghost of Yotei came out recently. Yes. From what I understand, people are saying it's nowhere. It doesn't compare in any way to Tsushima. Like, it's not as good as Tsushima. People say the story is kind of a bland revenge story. People don't like the protagonist, which is kind of sad. I'm a very big 8-year-old. Mama. You grew up with a Sega Genesis. Oh man. Oh, it's okay. It's okay. I know people who grew up with Master System. But yeah, what is it? Yeah, I heard Ghost of Yotei storyline is kind of like a flat revenge story. People don't really like the protagonist. The general like, from what I understand, the general gameplay is more about retention than it is about, like, interest and mechanics. You guys know, what is it called? You avoid people's opinion on that game. There are people with an agenda to hate on it. You know, fair. That's also fair. I think one of the big problems with Yotei that I've seen that I don't have a problem with in Tsushima is that, so there's this bamboo cutting mini game. If you guys remember, if you played Ghost of Tsushima, it's like you can go around and you look for these bamboo things, and then you're like, okay, can I cut it? 1, and then 2, and then 3, and then you cut it, and then if you cut all of them, you get like some sort of small bonus. Like, I think you get like a little token that like can like increase your stamina or something along those lines. And so there's like an incentive to go after the bamboo and stuff like that. But it's also not necessary. And I think that's the big thing. One thing that kind of annoyed me in Ghost of Yotei is at the beginning of the game. It's like, do you guys remember the beginning of a Ghost of Tsushima? The very beginning of the Ghost of Tsushima is that Jin Sakai goes to war. There's literally a massive battle. So it's like 5 seconds in, you're like slicing up and blocking and like killing people and all. You're at war in like 5 seconds in. Okay. In Ghost of Yotei, it's like they spend so much time telling this grand story. And like eventually they get to like the battle, and like the battle in Ghost of Yotei, the very first thing they do is like there's just like 3 bumbling idiot swordsmen. They're like, "Ha, you're stupid. I'ma murder you," and then she kills them. And then after that, they go into this big dramatic monologue of like her childhood, and then she goes and she plays the what do you call this? I forgot what this instrument is called. And then she plays the instrument with her mom, and then she goes and she plays tag with her brother, and then she goes and, you know, learns how to cut the bamboo, and then she cleans up the garden or something like that. It's like I think one of the things that I really disliked about that beginning is that it doesn't let you play the game until you've done all the additional stuff that is required to play the game. It's like, you know, when I think about all the games I really like, the games that I really like are the games that just let you play the game. Not the games that tell you, okay, now you have to do this, now you have to do that, now you have to do this. And I feel like that's one of the problems with the Ghost of Yoltei that Ghost of Tsushima didn't have. The Ghost of Tsushima just let you do whatever you want. You could cut the bamboo, you didn't have to, but like at the beginning of the game, like the game was essentially saying, do this, you must do that. Like, here's a perfect example of that. You guys might not have played Assassin's Creed Shadows, and frankly, I refunded the game. But I played Assassin's Creed Shadows. The one thing that really annoyed me was the level up system in Assassin's Creed Shadows. In Assassin's Creed Shadows, what you had to do in order to level up is you had to go to these shrines and you had to collect a whole bunch of paper. And once you've collected like 13 pieces of paper, you could go to some location and then you turn in the, you may be back, may not have fun. Thanks a lot, Penny. It's like you collect a whole bunch of paper, then you turn it in at some place, and then after that they let you like level up your ability by 1. It's like, that's one of the things that I really that always annoys me. If you have to like collect 1 of 27 pieces of paper, it's like at a certain point, it's just a checklist of busy work. It feels more like a job at some point, and it's like, yeah, I think if you ask me, that's one of the big problems with a lot of modern video games in general. They don't feel like they're designed to be fun. They're designed to make you keep playing as long as possible. And then if they have microtransactions, it's even worse because they're designed to make you play even longer to incentivize you to buy the experience boost or additional questing map, whatever. So yeah, that's what I feel about Ghost of Tsushima, not Ghost of Tsushima, Assassin's Creed and Ghost of Yoltei. I feel like they're functionally the same game in that extent. I feel like what Ghost of Tsushima did really well was it motivated you to play to discover Jin Sakai's story. And what Ghost of Yoltei is doing is it motivates you by giving you lots of busy work. And to me, that's a little bit unfortunate. It's like you even look at, even if you look at how Ghost of Yoltei, you blame game dev colleges. Kinda, you're not wrong. There has been a increase of a lot of like these for-profit game development colleges. So yeah, you should always be a little bit careful, you know, make sure you kind of get an idea of, you know, what is fun as well when you're going to these things. You should learn your coding, but like design wise, be a little careful. But that's how I feel about this. Ghost of Yoltei, Ghost of Assassin's Creed Shadows, they all have this like, oh, you've collected 1 of 692 pieces of paper to level up your character to max, or something like that. It's like, I don't want to, it's like, I already do spend 8 hours a day doing a job. I don't want to do more of that. I think these top tier developers think like they need to make the game feel dense. Yeah, I saw a really interesting analogy the other day. Hold on, let me open up Microsoft Paint. Give me a moment. Window. Give me one moment. There it is. Okay, hey, Bowser, it's been a little bit. Okay, this is how I feel, and this is how what I've, I saw some really interesting analogy the other day. So, oh, what? Okay. So, here, that's paint. So, this is old games, or I'm gonna call them structured games. And then, can you guys see that? I'll make it a little bit bigger. 30. And I'll make it bold as well. Okay, where's the paintbrush? But as a former QA lead, a lot of stuff annoys you, yeah? Celestial, by the way, I didn't ignore you. I saw your graphic thing. I'll address that. I just want to finish this as well. But yeah, I mean, I can totally see that. Like, this is an old game or a structured game, right? So here's you. Okay, so this is what? So this right here is your quest. You're back and I broke out the MS Paint. So that's your quest. And then this is your reward. That's a rupee because Legend of Zelda. Okay, so this is the old structured games. Now, this is new game. New games. Hatsune Pinku. Open world. That's you. Here's your quest. And that's your reward. This is what it feels like. This is what new games feels like. This discussion actually started with Legends Za. But this is what new games feels like. It's like nothing new. It just spends, you just have to walk further in order to get to the goal. That's all it really feels like. It's like nothing really changes. It's just you move the mountain 5 feet away instead of 5 feet away, you put it 50 feet away. It's like that's what these new open world games feels like. So it's like okay, so in the game you have to collect 10 nuts. So you do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. In this quest, you'll find 5 nuts. But in new games, you have to collect 100 nuts. So you're like, look at all these nuts that I'm collecting. Wow. Oh, wow. And it's like the exact same thing. Freaking Korok seeds. Yes, exactly. You know, there's the one thing I really appreciated about the Korok seeds, although they're completely optional. You don't have to do anything. You don't have to collect them. They won't really affect your gameplay. It's just if you want to like keep all your swords around, that's perfectly fine. But then you also have the Master Sword. And like the Master Sword you just always have on you. So like at a certain point you don't even need it anymore. It's like I collected them just because it kept me busy. But like in games like GTA, yes, see, that's the one thing, like, you know, Red Dead Redemption, one of the reasons why Red Dead Redemption got things right, and, you know, I'm going to, let's see here. Okay, one thing that Red Dead Redemption got right, so this is RDR2, it's brown. Okay, is compared to the new games, that's you, it's bad. The gabs from Raincoat. See, the gabs from Raincoat, I don't really care about because those are completely optional. You don't need to go after them. And they don't matter. Right? But like, alright, so Red Dead Redemption 2, one thing it did really well, once again, here's the quest, and then here's the thing. Right? But then on the way, whoops. You have blackjack. That's a clubs. It's bad. And then you can hunt things. That's supposed to be a cheetah. And then after that, there are different types of guns that you can buy. And then there's an entire quest line where there's this old dude who is there's an old dude who's trying to show off that he's the greatest left-handed dude in the world, haha. And then and then so it's like, see, so this is the difference between these new Ubisoft games, or Ghost of Yotei I think also falls under this, is that all the things you can do in Red Dead Redemption are slightly different, which is the one thing I did really appreciate. You could be a bounty hunter. Well, I'm talking, well, I guess that's true. In Red Dead Redemption, I was thinking for some reason I thought you were saying Red Dead Redemption Online, but no, like, yeah, you could be a bounty hunter in Red Dead Redemption 2 without the online. That is true. And, you know, another thing is the characters are interesting. So you get to know, what's his face? You get to know Charles. So here is, that's Charles. And then you get to know what's her name? Mary Jane. Mary Jane's a woman, so we have to use purple. And then so it's like there are small aspects in the game, and guess what? That takes longer than putting a whole bunch of pieces of paper across the world and collecting them. But it's like, yeah. Is her name not Mary Jane? Mary Beth. Mary Beth. Thank you. Yeah, except for Fubuki. I hate Fubuki. Okay, get out of here. I don't have a secret crush on her. But it's like, yeah, it's like, this is the difference, right? Ubisoft, Red Dead Redemption filled this with interesting stuff, right? Even the hunting thing. There were like different ways you could hunt. If you went after like a snake, you needed to like make like blunt arrows. If you went after a rabbit, you need to make sure you had a varmint rifle. If you went after like other animals, you had to make sure you had like a strong rifle. You had to make sure you could track them and stuff like that. Fishing, it's like there were legendary fish and stuff like that. And yeah, MS Paint, oh dear. So that's my big problem with the open world game structure, which I think Red Dead Redemption did a fantastic job of. But I will say this. Even Red Dead Redemption, which is considered one of the best open world games of all time, I still do remember Gamble. Oh yes, that's Gamble. I just couldn't use this. Gamble. Okay. And then there was this checklist. Win blackjack 20 times when you hit 3+ times. Win poker 6 times by forcing dude to lose chips. Lose domino. Win dominoes 50 times. It's like even freaking Red Dead Redemption had this checklist of you have to do these things. Now, they were entirely optional and they were hidden behind like 4 layers of menus. So it's like most people don't even realize that it's there. And me, frankly, fine, fair enough. That's fine. I finished it because I'm a completionist. But it's like, you know, even Red Dead Redemption has a little piece of, hey, do this checklist to do more stuff. And so yeah. It's already been 30 minutes of random talking. You were going to leave dinner when I started playing. You come back and watch. And he said about graphics. Dang it. Well, okay. Maybe we'll talk about graphics on the afterward because you're heading out anyway. But then you were the one who asked. But anyway, let me save this just in case I ever need it. Random rant on games. You feel like you're back in school? Dang it, Grandpa. Anyway, yeah, we're kind of talking like how you don't have a secret crush on I hate Bernice because she's dumb. Never have I ever said that I am into dumb girls, except literally every single stream. I would not let her pour nitro fuel on me. Pour some nitro on me. Oh, I hate my life. Anyway, 100-line time. Did I ever fix things? No, I didn't. I have 2 sections with the ZZZ girls. Hold on. Dang it, Grandpa. Bum 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 ba dun 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 dun. And then we had to fix the carburetor while it was 30 degrees. And the antifreeze was frozen. I'm gonna turn on the air conditioner. Be right back, guys.
Up and Adam troops, time to rise and shine!
I even put Bernie's twice. No, it doesn't count.
Get ready for your... Be ready to...
Okay, so last time... we were dating Kurata. No, you gotta wake up! No more 5 more minutes! Oh, whoops. What happened yesterday gave me some kind of closure. I'll be able to face Kurata again. If you guys remember last time, we, Kurata took us to the spa, functionally. We took a nap on the benches. She woke me up. And she was all like, hey, chill, bro. And we're all like, yeah, cool. And I realized that Kurata is kind of sweet when she's not being a piece of crap. Does this not sound like the Gab music? Yuma, have you seen Desuhiko anywhere? What do you mean, Chief? I told him to grab me a meat bun. I think he was down in Doya District. Doya District? What's he doing there? Well, you know what's the one thing I like about these visual novels? When there's always like a pause between them talking because you're waiting to press the button. So it's all like, what's he doing there? Well, I heard he found some cute girls down there. Seriously? I thought... You're pretty sure you're older than... You had ColecoVision. Man, we're talking like... Whew, it's like pretty soon you're going to be telling me that back in the day you played Super Mario on an arcade box. No. But you know, back in the day I played Pong. Is Pong the first video game? I think... Hold on, I'm going to look that up. Is Pong the first video game? Pong is not the first video game. Tennis for Two in 1958. Hold on. Tennis for Two. Images. Holy frick, you played this on a frickin'... Oh my god! I'll have to show that to you guys later. You don't even play it on a computer. You play it on like a frickin'... like... Damn, you play it on like a frickin' submarine. Anyway. Knock, knock. Anyone home? Takumi, you're there, right? Today's day 35. Meeting with Moko.
Well, how's the romance going? Did you confront your feelings?
I sure did.
I reported everything that happened in the past to Moko. I told her I was scared of potentially hurting Kurara with the answer. Here's the thing. Okay, hold on. I have to turn on my streaming tracking thingamajiggy. Give me like 30 seconds. There you go. Okay, here is the thing about potentially hurting someone, right? If you think you're going to hurt someone, you have a choice. Hurt them now or hurt them potentially 2 years later. And, well, turns out the answer that results in less pain is hurting them now. Because I'll tell you, like, if you leave something off for a little while, the problem starts building and building and building. It's like when you leave one ant alone, tomorrow you'll see like 20 of them. Okay, so girls are like ants. You gotta squish them before they get too big. Wait, what? What was that analogy? You know what I mean, though. You got asteroid. Oh, freaking man, those are some video games, baby. Hell yeah. I told her I was scared of potentially hurting Kurara. I told her my fear made it hard for me to fully face her. I told her that I felt prepared now thanks to Kurara's help. I see. Wow, the ups and downs of youth. Aren't you the same age as we are? Yeah, but I'm massive. Just listening to you puts a thrill in a girl's heart. Instructions unclear. I'm on the electric chair for squishing through. No, don't squish the girl. Stop talking about it like you're watching a drama. Well, I mean, you kind of are. I'm broadcasting it to everyone. It is the #1 TV show on the artificial satellite. It's time for... what do we call this? Maiden's Heart, featuring Takumi. Keeping up with the Kardashians? No. Sumino. What is what is a synonym for life? It's time for Seeking Soulmates with Sumino. I'm your host, Sirei. Will Takumi Sumino find love? That's right. That's right. I probably wouldn't be having so much fun if it was my life.
Hey!
Remember that if the shoe ends up on the other foot.
Huh?
Speaking of which... Huh? What is it? What about you? Have you ever been in love? Mm-hmm. They say a woman gets 20% cuter. I think that's what they say. I don't know. Japan's weird about that. I figure you must have plenty of experience. Wait a second. Are you calling Moko a hoe? What the frick, Takumi? What's your body count, Moko? Uh-oh. They're playing the sexy music. Restless Takumi strikes again. Moko snorted and looked off into the distance. You want to know if I've ever been in love? I thought I was in love once. But I couldn't see him. His name was John Cena. God damn, I'm so sorry. But I'm into The Undertaker and his tombstone pile driver. She's married to SummerSlam. I was like, oh my god. I'm in the absolute throes of passionate romance right now. And this happened over and over and over. But looking back, maybe I've never truly been in love. That's how I see it now, anyway. I'm married to the job. I'm married to SummerSlam Monday nights! Wow. Who would want a princess that can bench more than them? I would!
Get ready. Be ready to... Ato.
Who would want a princess who could bench more than they can? Oh, I would, Moko. Love and peace. Rejoice, for I have come. You haven't seen... Yeah, we haven't gotten a romance with Moko yet. We're going to go back to watching movies now. Is that right? I love how dates with Kurara are just watching movies. Which, honestly, I can get behind. Because when you're watching movies, you can watch the movie, then you can slowly fall asleep. Then you can rest your head on Takumi's shoulder and hope that Takumi puts his arm around you, but he won't because your frickin' tomato's in the way, and so you get upset that he doesn't put his arm around you even though he's trying to, but the frickin' tomato stem keeps getting in the way and poking out his eye. So when you put your head on his shoulder, he goes, ow! And then she's like, what did I do? I didn't try to hurt you, okay? I'm sorry. And then she storms out and then we don't see each other for 4.5 days, and then eventually Takumi knocks on her door and says, am I literally just reiterating my own love life? Yes, I am. And poor Kako too. Yeah, and poor Kako too. She doesn't get a love romance route, except with her brother, but that doesn't count. Watching movies means you don't spend money. Hey, you're thinking about the important things. Takumi doesn't have that much. No. Here's the thing. Takumi is 100% a hover hand. He doesn't put his hand on the shoulder. He hovers it right over. He's like, should I? I'll just put it right here. Yeah, you know it. Okay, let's get right to it. I was all fired up for some reason. All I was doing was watching movies with Kurara, just having a good time. You've done that before. It's okay. I think we've all done that once or twice. Takumi would totally overthink it. Excuse me? That's my lower back. Oh, I'm sorry. I was aiming for your shoulder blade. Yet I feel like somewhat positive, knowing that we were back to a good place. I felt like I'd finally be able to spend some real quality time with Kurara. The one thing I really like about Kurara's design is how her trench coat, or maybe her jacket, is way too big for her. It's like, that's clearly like her father's jacket or something like that. That's one thing I really like about her. I think it's freaking adorable. Look at it. It's so baggy and poofy. It also makes me think that she's Russian. I don't know why. She does have like incredibly light blonde hair. That's a very Russian thing. The movie Kurara put on today was frankly a moronic B movie. Hell yeah, we're watching frickin' Idiocracy. 3 hopeless, stupid teenage boys with 0 experience with girls were competing to see who could be the first to pull a woman. Sounds like my life. They're just watching a documentary about me. But they had no hope of smoothly working over a girl. The harder they tried, the worse they fumbled their chances, until eventually the local bad boys had it out for them. Okay. Sigh! Boys are the dumbest creatures alive! Is sex the only reason they do anything? No, I'm pretty sure that's your reason for doing anything, Kurata. You cavemen would have nothing to live for if it weren't for your hormones! I mean, isn't that just a true statement? Those guys were definitely stupid, but aren't you being a little extreme? I don't think so. Anyone can tell it applies universally. I bet you're treating your body like an amusement park ride every... God damn it. Okay. That's conclusive and irrefutable proof of how dumb boys are. Excuse me? Why do you all insist like acting you're not filthy animals when the whole world knows you're depraved? How do I... I can't stand how nasty you all are. Here, just go ahead and demonstrate for me how repulsive boys are. Go ahead and debase yourself since it's so Is this Kurata's way of giving us the green light? Wait, hold. Is Kurata playing a game right now? She's like, go on, show me how filthy and depraved you are by undressing me right now. Go on, do it. Yes, that idiocracy. I'll observe closely, just for you. Hey, you can't joke about Takumi! She is giving you the green light! Frickin' just kiss her or something! Acting like you're beholden to common sense. Ridiculous. You are a boy, after all. In elementary school, they research which letter of the alphabet is the most curvaceous and sexy. Okay, now I gotta solve this. Not C, not D, F, G, H, I, J. J is pretty sexy. I think the letter J is pretty sexy. K, L, M, N. It needs to have curves. It can't be straight lines like L. O. O is literally just... I'm not going to finish that statement. P, Q, R, S. S. I think S is pretty curvaceous and sexy. Takumi has so much negative riz it turns into a positive. Kinda. You forgot about S. S is literally just one big curve. The letter S. You're probably gonna see it on there later. In middle school, they act like entering 58,008 in their calculators is the height of... Wait, what? Huh? Hold on. 58,008. It's been a while since I've been in middle school. Hold on. X is thin waistline. Hold on. 58,000. Wait. Boobs. Dang, it's been years. It's been freaking years, man. Oh, I remember What was it? What was the joke? I think that was it. Hold on. Right. Okay, so there was this was the calculator joke. There once was a woman who was 69 years old, and she had too many boobs. So she went to 51st Street to visit Dr. X, and he gave her 8 pills. And the next day she was, what is it? So 69, too many boobs. So she went to 51st Street and to visit Dr. X, and they gave her 8 pills. I think that was it. Yeah, there was a woman who was 69 years old, and she had too many boobs. So one day she went to 51st Street and to visit Dr. X, and Dr. X gave her 8 pills. Why did you type that in chat? 55378008. And if you do that in your calculator, 5537808. And then the next day she was man, middle school was such a good time in my life. God damn, I missed that time. That was the joke. You type it into your calculator and then you flip it upside down. Have you guys never heard that one? Have you guys never heard that one? That was the joke that made its rounds in middle school for me. And in high school, they calculate the day their parents conceived them by counting backwards from their birthday. Actually, I don't think you can tell that because there's too much variance in when. I mean, I suppose after copulation, I think sperm exists for like up to 7 days. So you can like figure out a time frame of when your parents were getting busy, but I don't think you can figure out the exact day that he was conceived. Why am I taking this question seriously? I can tell you've done all of the. Now I feel called out.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, but don't make it weird. I realized a second too late that was probably the wrong response. But more importantly, I mean, you're one to talk. Excuse me? Are you lashing out and trying to humiliate me like a girl would? Damn! I know all about fighting with other girls. I mean, I guess she would. What a shameful commoner mindset. You think you can hurt me by acting like a girl? No. You're right. Guys are despicable idiots. But why do you know so much about us despicable idiots? Oh! He's firing back! What? What are you getting at? You have such vast and specific knowledge of worthless, gross boys, which means you're interested in them, and which shows you like them. No, I definitely don't look up dicks on Google Images. Ah! Yeah, if us boys are filthy images, filthy insects, that makes you a bug expert. You love dumb, nasty boys so much. You can't get enough. Damn! Damn! Got her! That was the plan, anyway. I did humiliate myself in the process. Today I was supposed to get a fresh start and truly face Kurara again. I had convinced myself I was going to finally be able to spend some quality time with her. Is this really how this was supposed to be? I didn't really have to think about it. There's no chemistry between... What are you Okay. Hold. Let's see how this goes. But even so... You really do have a room temperature IQ. Same to you. Things just felt right. Hell yeah. Okay, I was a little bit concerned that Takumi was going to say, oh, we're kind of making fun of each other or like insulting each other. This is a bad day. If you ask me, this is a good date. One thing that's really important, and it's one of the reasons why we joke with each other, is that is he prosecuting Kurara on the charge of being a hoe? This is Ace Attorney. Did we date Takamaru? He's not on the list, unfortunately. Yeah, this is one thing I really think is really important. In order to, like, you know, there's a reason why we joke with each other. Whether it's like guys joking around with other guys, and guys do this a lot. We insult each other all the time. And you know, I know girls when they're close best friends. I don't think girls do this as commonly to other girls that they just met, but and like, you know, in relationships, we tease each other. There are reasons for that. The reason is actually because what you're doing is you're trying to signal that you can handle difficult conversations or conversations that might be intense. And if you can laugh at these types of things like, oh, well, you're ugly. No, you're ugly. It's like, if you can handle those types of things, that tells that you are capable of having like a responsible relationship. That's kind of what jabbing and teasing is. So if you have women that can, or I'm talking from the direction of women because I'm a guy, but you know, in the opposite direction is just fine too. If you have either women who don't know how to joke, or in some cases men, or I'm just going to say women, but if you have women who don't know how to joke around or be silly or tease each other, or they take everything seriously, or all their what they call jokes just sound like blatant insults, you know that this person has probably gotten her way in everything her entire life. And as a result, they don't know how to be a responsible person, so that's one of the reasons why these types of things are actually important, even though it doesn't seem like it's very important. Long story short. Anyway, yes, Kurara, on the charge of being a hoe, you are guilty.
Be ready to...
I'm enjoying dating Kurara. Look at them. They're having so much fun. This is so cute. A fine line between joking and prodding and being toxic. Exactly. And if they don't know how to navigate that, and everyone has a different tolerance, but if they don't know how to navigate that and adjust that and like try to figure out like, okay, we'll joke about this. We'll joke about this. Like, oh, don't joke about his dead dad. You don't want to do that. It's like, if you can't figure that out, that functionally means you probably haven't been socialized very well, long story short. I was just trying to figure out why there was like a curtain on the bottom left corner, but I realized that's just her jacket reaching all the way over. The movie Kurata put on today was a cheesy boxing movie. Oh yeah, Kurata's a boxer. Maybe she can teach me how to box. And I'll throw a few punches and... Oops! Oh, I tripped! Oh, and now I'm all over you. I'm so sorry, Kurata. She's cute. A delinquent young man loses a fight for the first time and falls into the world of boxing as a result. He started learning to box to get his revenge, but over time, he came to enjoy it, falling in love with the sport itself. They're watching Ken Toshi, as shown by Kenny. Okay. Or something. I felt like I'd seen this story before, but it was pretty intense. The sight and sound of the impact as the glove connected with the opponent's jaw had me gasping. Boom, 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 boom. Good going, little Mac.
What is he doing? He clearly should have hit him with a right hook.
Come to think of it, Kurata knows a thing or two about beating me up. Maybe that's why she seemed way more absorbed in the movie than I was. Yeah, that's it. Give it to him. The protagonist's opponent was knocked straight to the floor. It didn't seem like the movie was quite over yet, but Kurata was so excited and she started to shout. There we go! Yeah! Come on! Go! Whoop his freaking ass! You're way too emotionally invested in this. Excuse me, you're just pretending not to be invested. Giving a winner their accolades is one of the most time-honored acts of courtesy in all of history. I didn't say I didn't like it. All that matters is Kurata's having fun. Oh. Huh? Wow. After the match, the protagonist embraces the heroine and they kiss. Look at Takumi, he's like, oh my god, romance! Calling out women on their bullcrap. Always call people out on their bullcrap. I take that back. Don't always do it. No, just do it. Always do it. Always call people out. Would I let Kurata punch me out of existence? Heck, I'd let her punch me out in Wii Sports. Hell yeah. Holding hands. It wasn't anything intense that would be awkward to watch with a family member. It was a completely normal kiss. Totally commonplace. Lots of tongue. Just like the one we shared in our dream. Oh, come on. Don't chicken out now. I felt strangely tense. Pop off her mask and kiss her. But why? Maybe I was worried that this would somehow lead to something actually happening. Isn't that what you want, though? Or maybe I was worried she could tell I was thinking about that dream. I wasn't sure why, but I could definitely feel my pulse speeding up in my veins. My tomatillo is ripening.
Makes you think about that dream, doesn't it?
Oh my god. Okay, she has opened the door for you, Takumi. Takumi. That was your job. She did it for you. Now, hold the door open and walk in.
Sure does.
Please, Takumi. Please. I could tell from the slight wavering in her voice. She was nervous, too. I guess it's only natural. Anyone would be nervous after having a dream like that and seeing it play out in a movie. Except in that movie, Kurata was probably going to be the guy. But still, would my heart be racing like this if it wasn't Kurata beside me? It's entirely possible that she's the reason I feel like this. Right? Takumi, please! I sure wish someone could figure this out for me! Takumi, please! Things would be easier if I could peer inside my head. And if someone could peer inside my head and tell me exactly how I feel about Kurata. Let him cook? You trust him? I don't! You did nothing!
Up and out of troops! Time
Sirei,
to
5 more
rise
minutes!
and shine!
It's okay. Mission failed. We'll get him next time.
Get ready for your 30. Be ready to.
Look at them. The moment has passed. They're not getting it back. Takumi's here like, what have I done? Kurata's over there thinking, I literally told him he could kiss me. Does he think I'm ugly? And Takumi's like, I'm never gonna live that down. There's nothing in his head but cobweb skills and a calculator with boobs. In one word, the movie was horrible. It dragged on forever and it was boring. Then kiss each other! It was erotic, gory, and incomprehensibly philosophical. And for some reason, Darumi was looking in from the window and watching it with us. Wow, this one's so good! Look, Takumi, a killing game! The plot was way too complicated. Yet I still held on high hopes that if I watch until the very end, I might actually get something. Nope. Hell yeah. Hell yes. That's what boring movies are for me. That's why, if you ever want to... If you are ever wanting to enjoy the company of a girl or a guy, you go to the least popular movie at the cinema. They watch Birdem. After watching so many movies together, I figured Kurata and I just didn't have similar tastes, but we were on the same page when it came to our feelings about this one. Garbage, trash, $0, 0 stars, bargain bin waste of film. Absolute worst in the industry is over. I completely agree. No one calls it a cinema. Shut up. If you want, go to the least popular movie at the drive-in. It completely sapped the life out of me from watching it. I have no idea how this movie was received, but even if the critics raved about it at the time, I personally will never let the producer who gave this film the green light and the director live this down. If I ever cross paths with them in the future, I'm going to tear into them with the nastiest, most constant critique anyone's ever heard. The Acolyte is like the Godfather compared to this.
Hey!
Please chew them out for the both of us. I thought something was off from the very start.
Even the credit font was beyond lame. Everyone knows that God is in the details. They should have used Comic Sans. Well, if this movie taught me anything at all, it's that the details give away exactly how horrible something is. So, what is the title even supposed to mean anyway? The Acolyte?
The two of us tore apart the movie from its obvious flaws to our smallest nitpicks. Yeah.
What does this mean? Episode 9, Rise of Skywalker? No one walks on the sky!
By the end, I was starting to feel a little guilty for laying into it so hard. Maybe the director had to film with it because of a contract and didn't really want to put it out there. Besides, we're not even riffing on the movie anymore. We're just making assumptions about their personal life. That is something I do a lot, too. It's like, I look at like a movie and the movie's awful. It's like, yeah, the director probably had a nose ring. Who are we to act like we know anything about the strength of character?
You dummy, don't get all wimpy on me now. The director and producer are persona non grata for this garbage. They should apologize to, no, the whole world for tainting the world with their trash. Who is gonna make them pay if we can't stick to our guns?
The director had pronouns.
We're in trouble. I directed that film. Oh, also, come to the cafeteria.
I bet the director puts dogs into dreams. Moko burst into my room without ringing.
Huh?
Where's the fire?
If it isn't serious, I'll never forgive you. We're trying to deal with a matter that concerns the well-being of the entire world. Nozomi just collapsed. Oh, Nozomi just collapsed. Hurry.
When Kurara and I arrived, everyone was there except Nozomi. Okay, go to the base, kill a stupid flying wimp, hope that he doesn't do the whole look over there thing, and then return home. Done. Exactly, just find Quinzel. Yeah, I don't care. Moko immediately began to explain what happened. Who's dead in this timeline? Dang, we're doing good. Literally no one's dead. I forgot that Eito even existed. Just minutes ago, Moko and Nozomi had been eating in the cafeteria when suddenly, Nozomi started to get clammy and sweaty. She collapsed and fell unconscious.
This clam chowder has gone bad.
Yugamo examined her, but couldn't figure out the cause. Right now, Nozomi's sleeping. Look, it's called rejection symptoms, and I told them that Nozomi had got the power, and the symptoms were bad, but I wasn't sure why they kicked in so early. It took longer, but maybe they were coming back from the future, and there was a problem, and at any rate, I know what needs to be done. We have to find the base, and if we do that, we can get rid of her symptoms. There was an issue because I didn't know, it wasn't my first time living it out. I couldn't tell them, there are time travel stakes, but there was no way I would let them know, and then which means that we gotta, I might know how to help, and then...
Man, this is just a stream of consciousness for you, isn't it?
Oh, it's just Nozomi. I wasn't following anything. Okay, so I had this dream, and I decided, and so... Yeah.
A dream?
Yeah, there was a dream about her collapsing, and then she absorbed the cryptoglobin.
So if we absorb cryptoglobin...
Can we just move on? But my dream was fated. It will be reality soon. I am positive that Sir Takumi has truly developed the ability to tell his future in the dreams.
Shut up! You're just complicating things!
Takumi, you dream? In other words, you dream?
Nozomi's gonna suffer! No!
No, we're going to attack. Where would we do that? There's a base over there. Go there. There? Why? We could go somewhere else.
No, we will go there.
Oh, okay. So are we just gonna keep talking?
Yeah, whatever. We have to save up space, man.
I'm not sure about that. You dream, in other words, you dream. People have dreams. Yeah, Takuma was just hanging. You can't leave. You have to protect this place. Come on. Okay, so I'm gonna break into a lengthy summary right now, so you don't really have to listen to this. But what if I want to hear what you have to say? You've heard this like 17 times. My God.
Okay, fine. We'll just go with what the plot tells us to do.
Did anyone consult the writers? What if they wrote something different? No, I guarantee you it's gonna be exactly the same. We're gonna go find a flying fat dude. No, but seriously, just go.
Shouldn't we just let this scene play out for a little bit longer?
No, come on! The viewers are getting bored. Come on! Sirei was making plenty of sense. Wait, what did he say? But I'll go by myself.
We were talking about good writing.
I know how to help her. What are you talking about? Anyway, so why are we still discussing this?
Don't forget I'm here, so I'm gonna do this wink face so I can be in the scene. Hey, Takumi, that's awesome. Takamaru, you want to say something?
Sure. I totally. Sure, whatever.
Fine, I'm coming. Let's go. Everybody. No, it's just gonna be us. The writers didn't do a very good job with this scene.
Okay, fine, but just you guys for 5. The streamer hasn't even been paying attention. What are we talking about? Look, all we have to do is keep pressing X, and then the plot will advance. Okay, got it. Let's go. Okay, that should be fine, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so what's the next scene gonna be? Hey, writers! Your main objective, your main objective is defending the school. Wait, that doesn't make sense. We were talking about writing, right? But anyway, we're not gonna afford any losses. Takamaru, I too am in this scene. Right, I'll send Nigo with you.
Me? But I'm not an egg. Got it. I'll bring Nozomi, but I'm not an egg. She won't come.
Okay, well then, let's end this scene already. Come on.
I am a tomato.
That was the last line of the scene.
Up and out of troops, time to rise and shine. Get ready, be ready to.
We're gonna do the thing.
There you are, Mr. Sumino. Are you ready?
Please let this be a normal field trip.
With the Nigo? No way!
Hey!
Let's go! Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Hey, what up?
Let's go. Let's go.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Hey guys, how's it going? It's me, Takamaru Yakushiji, your fan favorite. Hey, applause everyone. Woo! I am a tomato, Kurana said partially. We're speedrunning so we can get back to the dating. Pretty much. Think Nigo, that name came close to being problematic as fuck. Nigo took the wheel while occasionally tending to Nozomi. Listening to watching feels funny. And occasionally it took to tending to Nozomi. We made our way to the destination. Soon after, day broke. Finally, we arrived at the base. Man, I wish you'd arrived at day 42. It's funny because it's the drunk number.
That's 420. The base is big.
Yeah, but so am I. Right, ladies? Hell yeah, Takumi Yakushichi's here!
I think I'm bigger.
Are we comparing biceps? I got a tape measure. Okay, let's check it out. 10.
Right. Okay, so I'll scare them with my massive biceps.
Nozomi, I was talking to Moko and Takamaru.
It's okay, my biceps are huge. That's true. She's got bigger biceps than me. Look at these guns!
Hell yeah! Why am I even here? Listening without watching is an interesting experience. It's okay, it's all the same. He's about a Shoma wide, that Yakushichi. Oh man. We're not skipping the battle. Okay, so
Time for action.
might as well get this one first.
Yes!
Explosion.
I owe you. My turn.
Let's see. We got this one right here, and that one right there, and this one over here.
Full throttle.
It's my turn!
Do that one like this. We can also do this. Doesn't really make a difference. I know, no Tsubasa, we're gonna lose.
Rev it up.
Takamaru Yakushiji. Can do this right here. Pew! All right, and then finally that one.
My turn at last!
All right. And then now I have to do these ones here.
Full throttle.
How are we gonna do that?
Tag me in!
Let's see. 1, 2.
Ready when you are.
We can do a side slash over here. Get these two. Or we're gonna do, yeah, side slash here.
Take that. My
Then we
turn.
can do an air blade here to get these two.
Here.
And then
I
finally,
got this!
frick, how do we get over there?
Make way! Just
Cut,
rain out bounce!
cut, let go.
Kneel before me!
Alright, whatever.
I'll
We're gonna have to
put an
just
end
do
to
an
this.
agility potion real
Let's
quick.
try, Ricky. I'll
And
take care of
then,
this!
boom,
Move aside!
done. We could probably just move one and then move one again. But I'm not gonna think too hard. Let's see this. Okay, shouldn't be too bad. Clear these guys out. It's impossible to do without Tsubasa, but we'll do our
Hauling
best.
ass.
Here or here or here or here or here or here or here. Forcing me to actually think, right?
Let's do this. Time to use it.
Appreciate it.
I've got this.
Okay, how about like this?
Let's freak. Heads up.
You saved my neck!
Full throttle.
Yeah, I shaved your neck. Here. Next we go
My turn.
here. Boom.
All right.
Nice.
I'll put an end to this.
Next we go.
Here we go.
Tag me in. It's
That's a
my
pretty
turn.
good one. How about here? Distribution of resources, of course. That's a pretty good one.
Tag me in. This'll do the trick. It's my turn.
Will that work? Good enough.
Here's what you all came to see. Take it home for me.
Oh, we didn't get him? Not too bad.
Good to go.
Let's see here. Next, we got over here.
Let's freaking setting it up.
Can you believe it?
Let's do this.
I'm using Takamaru's ultimate, and I'm not even sacrificing him. What's wrong with me?
I'll smoke 'em. That's what you get.
Man, what is wrong with me, man? Weird day. Really weird day.
My turn.
We can do an air blade.
Here we go.
Make way.
Let's see here. No, but first we should
My
do
turn
this.
at last. This will show.
Lack of Tsubasa is making me desperate. I know, right? Make it stop.
I'll eat you. Chuck, I'll take care of this.
Okay, good.
My turn. This should do it. Say when.
Air blade here.
Ah!
Didn't I sacrifice everyone and almost lot? Don't have no idea what you talking about.
I've got this.
Let's see.
Kneel before me.
We can use a thingy. Boing.
Make way. See what good
One.
looks like. I've got this.
2.
Left side.
And then this is the last one over here.
Ready when you are.
We don't talk about that battle.
Let's go.
I don't know what you're talking about, guys.
Take this.
Oh. I have 0. Wait, are there going to be reinforced? No! I forgot about these guys. Takamaru will be fine. Yeah, see, he's okay. Hey, Kurata,
Kneel before
go
me.
save him or something.
You insect.
How do you like that? How's it feel to be the ones getting attacked, huh?
What about the commander? If one is around, they should show up any moment now.
Careful, everyone. Enemy reinforcements are coming.
I lay eggs! It happened. I lay eggs!
I am the paragon of repulsion.
I love how he's the paragon of repulsion.
Be sure to make it agonizingly painful when I kill you. Go ahead, scramble for your ugly lives. You won't escape from me.
The paragon of...
Bastard is
Oh!
flying around in the goddamn air. I'm gonna knock you off your smug perch, asshole.
This makes things a lot harder.
That's why we brought Kurata.
I'll handle this. Kurata, I'll whip up some surface-to-air artillery with my specialist skill and knock him down in one shot.
Okay, take it away. Everyone else, cover Kurata.
What is her specialist? Oh, right, she heals machines. Hey, Nana. Shoma should be related.
Good to go.
I am the paragon of repulsion. Hi, brother! Let's see here. Metal.
Time to use it. Rev it up.
Come
Heads up.
on. There we go. Here. That'll work.
Say when. This should do it.
Thank you.
Let's do this. My turn.
One.
Here we go. There.
Bam.
Got it. Say when.
Boom.
Good to go.
Who's an air blade for this one? Nice.
Oh, my turn.
Here.
Good to go.
Here. This is, I call this one the lawnmower of the
this.
strategy.
Let's go. Here we go. Gotta push it. Good to go.
Okay.
I've got this. That's it. All right. Say when.
Here. Here. Nice.
Got it.
And then over here next.
Hauling ass.
Spin.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Do this. Here we freaking go.
Nice.
Full throttle.
We can use it, eat this. I think this one's the best. But we should probably
Rev
do
it
an
up.
attack
Setting
potion.
it up.
Welcome back,
Full throttle.
Lucky. Do this. Nice.
Let's freaking go.
Agility
Heads up.
potion.
Let's give it to him.
Out of my way.
Let her rip. Knocked it out of the park.
And then we have this guy right there.
Ready when you are. There.
Bam.
All right.
And then finally this one here. I think that's it.
I've got this.
Will she reach? No. Did I not have a theory that all the commanders are related? Oh, that's true! So maybe this one's related to Shoma.
Just ring that bell. Tag me in. Boom!
Bam!
It's set. Told you it wouldn't take long.
It didn't take long. Fair. Oh, my spleen!
And that's how a true lady slaughters her prey.
Oh my god, he's back alive. I'm so shocked. You have a theory that they all look... I believe they probably look similar to everyone. Although that would question who Ava is.
Oh, whoa. Oh, gosh. It's pretty tough.
Or at least he can't fly anymore. Let's fuck him up.
Alright. Anyone gonna get rid of that, you know, giant metal dome in the center of the battlefield? No? Just me? Okay. Alright, I'll be right back. Give me a few minutes. Enjoy the sight of Quintele. Come on. There you go. Be right back. Hello, everybody. All right, let me see what you guys are theorizing about. Theorizing about. Turantami has Doubter Me energy. Takumi and Ava. True. Does that mean I knocked up my mom? Things aren't looking good. Yeah. Things aren't looking good. Anyway. Alright, we just gotta kill this guy. He has no counters, so... should actually be pretty fast. Use and use and use and use.
Hauling ass, setting it up.
That's Tsubas's line.
Just ring that bell.
Things aren't looking good.
Bring it on. Pulverize him.
Let's do this. Harder.
We
Say
can't
when.
keep on like...
Not bad.
Okay, let's do this.
Here we go.
Airblade. Who can I hit with the airblade while also hitting Quincy? How about this?
Good to go. Let's do this.
Oh, I have to do this?
Time to use it.
Appreciate the help.
Ready when you are.
I can still... No. Takumi's out here knocking up his mom. I can still move.
This should do it. Ugh, not there yet.
Oh, no.
God, I'm not done yet.
Here it is. Airblade. Nice.
All right.
Can I hit that one and this one? No, not at the same time. Oh, this one, that one, no. Can any of them hit both at the same time? Some of the ultimates might be able to.
And good to go. I'll put an end to this. Just ring that bell.
Probably Milko
Bring
Bomber.
it on.
Here. How's it going, Taxes?
It's my turn.
Oh, does that not hit? Oh, frick. Let me think.
Bring it on. It's my turn. Tag me in.
I can move here. But that won't get Quinzile. I mean, we can get Takumi to that
Not
one.
there yet.
Takamaru can do it.
Let's freaking go.
No, he can't. Yes, he can't. No, he... Yes, he can.
Let's do this.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
Just ring that bell.
What about this one? 2 and 2. Let's see here.
Full throttle.
Let's see if I do that one here. I miss that one there.
Bring it on.
I can do this though. Who has highest stuff? Probably Takamaru.
Let's give it to him.
Still work.
Rev it up. Knock. Let's do this. Oh yeah.
That should be plenty.
That all you got?
Poke.
It's all right. There.
Poke.
Not there yet.
Poke.
It's all right. Not there yet. That all you got?
23. Nope, we gotta do one more poke.
I'm not done yet. There! That all you got?
And as usual, there's always one thing to say. One last strike.
One last strike!
I swear to God, if he pulls a look over there, there's a bird trick. I swear to freaking God.
The pain. It hurts.
How about using Nozomi for Undying Spirit strat? I mean, Nozomi doesn't do damage.
Why? Why would you do something so cruel?
Look, we don't want to kill you. We just want to eat you.
Do you really think nothing of doing such horrific things?
Wait, eat me? Wait, what?
We would have had peace here if you hadn't come and attacked.
I don't know what you're talking about, but I mean, I just want to get that yummy, yummy meat.
Well, that is true this time, but you're at fault for always attacking us.
True.
What are you talking about? You were the ones who attacked us first. Oh.
Why is that so funny? Oh. Okay.
Takumi, we don't have time to listen to this sob story. We gotta do what we came here to do.
Right. What do you mean, what you came here to do? Please, no. No! Stop! I'm not ready to die!
Crying and wailing as he tried to crawl away.
Man, this is not the time for this shit.
How about it, Miss Kirifuji? Can you do it?
Well, Nozomi, if you can't handle it.
No. I'll do it.
Doesn't she do +2 against flying? Yes, but her ultimate also doesn't do damage. At least I don't think it does.
Everyone put themselves at risk to fight for me. I'll take responsibility. We need to kill in order to survive, after all.
Stop! No! I'll do anything! Please, forgive me!
Forgive me already! Forgive me!
Nozomi, it's best not to listen to your victims' pleas.
Hell with this guy. Do it, Nozomi.
No! Stop!
I'm sorry. We have to win this fight. No matter what it takes, we have to win.
Stop! You demons! Curse you! I curse you! Even if you kill me, I'll haunt you forever!
Ha! Ava tried that in a different timeline, and we just ended up with a Dami Mommy haunting us.
Someday the punishment of God will befall you!
Takumi when losing plot. Oh. Takumi when Ato's right. Oh.
Okay, I understand.
Forgive me already! Just forgive me! Forgive me! Forgive me! Apologize, apologize, apologize!
I'm sorry.
Well, that's that. Yeah. All right. Okay. Oh. Did it work? Let me see. My fear is gone. I think I'm gonna be okay, and I think it looks like it worked.
Huh?
Yay, Nozomi! Coming here, it was totally worth it coming here for this. Now we have some peace of mind. Yeah, thank you. Truly, now I can fight with everyone. I'll fight with you all until the very end.
There was something awkward about Nozomi's smile as she said that. I'm sure the image of the commander's last moments is still lingering in her mind. But thank goodness.
The hell's your deal, man? Are you crying?
No, I'm just a little exhausted. I'm not a little baby. Oh no, is Kurara gonna get jealous?
I'm sure everyone else is worried, so let's hurry back to the school. All aboard the magic school bus!
Oh no, is Kurara gonna get mad because we helped Nozomi?
Why did you save Nozomi's life?
Because she's our friend.
Are you sure it's not because you love her instead of me?
No, we saved her life.
Yeah, and I bet you were just thinking about making out with her.
No, we saved her life. Am I projecting all my relationships onto this game? Yes, I am.
Please let this be a normal field trip.
With the Nigo? No way!
Despite saving our friend, the episode had a bitter aftertaste in our mouths. Nigo raced the school bus through the ruins of the city. Holy frick!
Alright, I'm going to drift here.
No, don't drift the bus! Huh. No sign of an enemy attack. Looks like everything's clear.
I can't believe that the great O Suzuki Kurara had to sleep on a bus for 2 nights. Bus trips are a part of the pro wrestler package, but they're exhausting.
You were conked the hell out all the way here.
There was one problem that was solved, but Nozomi's expression was gloomy. I was feeling much the same. I was relieved we were able to save Nozomi, and I felt accomplished because we did what we set out to do. But I kept hearing the voice of the commander, his curse replaying in my mind. It makes me wish I couldn't understand. Wait, what? It makes me wish I couldn't understand them. We'd be better off if they were just some incomprehensible army. Pine Waruse. Ah, that's better. That's better.
Hey!
Hello, Takumi, are you there?
I'm fine, just carsick. Just as my weak excuse was earning some strange looks, I noticed a figure approaching the bus. Pine Waruse.
Hey!
Greetings! Don't tell me you are waiting for us because you were worried about your long-lost love, Takumi.
Don't make it more awkward, Mokyo!
Huh.
Of course not. I'm always awake at this hour.
Who do you think you're killing? Killing? Who do you think you're kidding? Even the neighborhood grannies don't wake up this early.
But it looks like there wasn't any attack here, thankfully, Hiruko. Thanks for watching the place. You can come to SummerSlam now.
Oh.
All of you ought to rest a while. Nigo can report on what happened.
That's right. Leave the reporting to your tireless Nigo.
Don't mind if we do. I'm really kind of wiped.
Oh.
I think so too. I'm gonna get some great beauty sleep. The bus seats were so hard, my butt is killing me, because yesterday was leg day.
You were laying down dead asleep the whole time, and yesterday was my leg day. Alright, night.
Hey!
Nozomi, you better rest up. If you break out from lack of sleep, it would be a waste of your beauty. I will.
With that, I was about to take my leave to my room when...
Takumi, do you have a minute?
Let me guess. She saw me looking at Nozomi and she was like,
You clearly love her more than me, so I'm gonna go now. Bye. I guess you don't want me anymore.
I'm calling it right now. Calling it right freaking now.
Huh?
What's up?
I was trying to put on a brave face in front of Nozomi, but that was exhausting. Let's take a break from movies for a while.
You bet. We can't have you push yourself too hard. How about we pick it up after 3 days? Is that too long?
I'm just gonna have to come out and say it then.
What?
I think I'm gonna drop out of the...
No. I'm going to call it right now. I'm going to tell you guys right now. Almost always when you think you're overthinking, it's because you're overthinking. Right? I know exactly what Kurata is doing right now. It's like, oh,
Are you sure there's no one else in your life, even though I've asked you that 19 times in this one relationship? Are you sure you don't love Nozomi, even though I've asked you 7 times and each time you said, I love you, Kurata?
it's like, if someone is spending time with you, let them enjoy spending time with you. Okay? Here's the reality. If you think someone doesn't like you and prefers someone else, what they're going to end up doing is, if they sense that you're feeling that way, they're going to end up liking that other person. Sometimes the best thing to do is nothing at all. Right? Sometimes if you want this person to be with you, just enjoy spending time with them. Just enjoy spending time with them, and then they'll enjoy being around you. Don't do this whole like, oh, I saw you looking at Nozomi, so I guess you like her more than me, so I'm just going to quit. It's like, don't do that. Don't do that crap. Did something happen?
It's not that anything happened. I can just tell you and...
No, you really can't. You really can't. Look, especially the ladies out there. I know there's so many girls who are all like,
oh yeah, I have a woman's intuition. I know things.
It's like, sometimes you don't, okay? Ah, please. And if you don't keep this in check, this could like really, really, really cause people to dislike you. Like, you can not only turn people like, you can not only say, like, you failed in the relationship, but you can turn lots of people against you by thinking like this. It's like, oh, well, I guess you just like spending more time with Nozomi. I'm going to leave now. And after people put up with this for a while, eventually they'll come to the conclusion, like, oh, you think I like spending time with Nozomi, so I might as well just spend more time with her and less time with you. Even if it's subconscious. That's what usually happens. So just enjoy the time you have with people, man. Come again?
I'm tired, drained, exhausted, and completely done.
Huh?
I said I'm tired. Tired of romance and fighting and of everything else.
She's just sad. Kurata, just tell him.
So I'm quitting this stupid game.
Kurata, you're way better than Nozomi. I'm just gonna say it straight up. Kurata, you have nothing to worry about. Nozomi drinks pumpkin spice. Girl, you have nothing to worry about. There's no way she can compete with you.
Take this precious experience of watching movies day in and day out with a beautiful girl.
Eggs versus green salsa.
Consider it a brief moment of glory in your life. That is all but guaranteed to be completely worthless and meaningless. And hold on to it for the rest of your stupid life.
I don't follow. If there's something you want to say, just say it.
There isn't. I said everything I need to. I'm done here. Don't even think about chasing me like they do in the movies.
Okay. And for the people who are dealing with this type of thing, there's a very simple rule. do not feed the monster. Okay? If they act like this and you keep playing into their fears like, oh yeah, don't worry. Yeah, I care about you more. No, I'll reassure you. Let me keep reassuring you. I care about you more. I like you more. It's like, if you keep doing that, they will become more and more dependent on it. And that means not only will the problem never be resolved, it'll get worse. And then, you know, it's how people end up driving to the store, and then, you know, 20 years later, you're driving to the store, you come home, and then your wife is like, there's another woman, isn't there? It's like, yeah, that's how that happens. And unfortunately, there's not much you can do. You can help them gain the confidence or like the trust to, you know, trust what you're saying is correct. But at the end of the day, it's kind of their problem to fix. You can't fix it. Because if you try to fix it, they'll just end up being dependent on you. So either you be patient or you realize that maybe it won't work out as well as you thought it might. It's unfortunate, but it happens. I wanted to chase after her, but I couldn't after she said that. I was glued to the spot, watching as Kurara walked off, as graceful as ever. Okay, he's still watching. Okay, so keep catwalking. Yeah, no. Bob your shoulders a little bit. Oh yeah, I look cool. Until she vanished inside her room. I'll be right back. I gotta fill up my water bottle.
Up and out of troops, time to rise and shine!
I'll tell you guys honestly, it's actually kind of sad when that type of thing, when like lack of confidence in your partner, or lack of trust in your partner, or like, you know, belief that there's someone else, or like they might like someone, even if they're not cheating, the feeling that like they might like someone else more than you, that type of thing, I've seen that destroy so many relationships. And it's really sad because almost every single time that destroys a relationship, it was completely unnecessary. It's like the person who thought, oh, you like them more than me. They didn't. It's like almost always they don't. Almost always it's just your own vices or demons talking to you in your head. But it destroys relationships. It completely ruins relationships. And yeah, it is unfortunate that type of thing happens, but and do you know what's the really sad thing? I've seen plenty of situations where people are like, oh, I bet you like her more than you like me. And then eventually the guy, or I mean, I'm saying it from the guy's perspective, but you can do it from the girl's perspective as well. But eventually the guy's like, oh, yeah, no, I don't like them. And then they keep trying to convince them that I love you, not her. And then eventually the guy gets tired. He's like, okay, you know what? Screw it. I'm going to date her then. Yeah, that happens. Believe it or not. Yeah, don't do that. Don't be a person who, like, you know, just assumes someone likes someone else or trusts someone else or wants to spend time with someone else. Just enjoy the time you spend with people. That's all you need to do.
Prepare. Be ready to get...
Sweet, it's day 42! You want to smoke, guys?
No, that's 420 and you don't smoke.
Oh, I was talking about smoking the salmon, man.
Kurara? Kurara, I recalled what happened yesterday.
I have trust and self-confidence issues. I'm going to tell you honestly instead of assuming things.
Wow, that's really mature of you.
Never mind, none of that happened.
You would eat smoked salmon with Takamar?
Oh man, it smells good, huh?
Smoking weenies on the grill. Yeah, I got some sausages. What made Kurata say that? I thought about it from every angle, but I couldn't come up with an explanation. Because it's not a rational thought, Takumi. It's not a rational thought. It's an irrational thought. And that's one of the problems. You cannot fix... Okay. The one thing I have learned in my entire life, you cannot rationalize with someone who didn't think of something rationally, right? If they thought of something irrationally, you cannot rationalize with them. And so, Takumi, you have to stop thinking. You have to just let it roll. Eito. Oh, this is getting spicy. Will Kurata apologize? That's the power of smoked bonito. When has Takumi ever thought? That's a good point. Not thinking is what he does best. Yeah, that's a good point. I was clueless. I'm always clueless. And Kurata never came. Takumi, she is on her bed crying right now. Just knock on her door and say, I love you. And then all will be well. All will be well. Maybe this wouldn't have happened if we hadn't gone to the relay station. No, there's no way not going there would have been the right decision. I mean, what? If Nozomi dies... Oh no! We lost 0.01% of our team. I came back to do these 100 days all over again to protect her. There was no sign of Kurata. Man, oh man, this sucks. There was no sign again. And I didn't go to see her myself. Watching people make the same mistakes I made is painful, man. I made these mistakes in high school as well. To be fair, 0.1% of the team is the entire SDU minus Suba, kinda.
You like me, right? Then don't give up on me now.
Oh, that was him. What was I supposed to say? You like me, right? Don't give up on me now. What a joke. I can't handle the Korean dramas. These are like the dramas my grandma used to watch back on the weekends. How's it going, Howdy? Isn't Nozomi like an S or an A tier for most people's combat list? I mean, to be fair, Tsubasa is so good, everyone else is F tier compared to her. So your mom watches them all the time. Oh, you know, I have a friend. It was a... Okay, so first of all, I had a friend who was a straight dude. Okay? Straight dude. His parents were from... I don't remember if it was like Cuba or something like that. But like... he tried to convince me to watch the freaking novellas. Like, I guess it's like Mexican soap operas. And I'm like, why are you watching this? He's like, because it's so good! Is Maria going to get with Jose? Or is she gonna leave for Ricardo? I'm like, what are you watching? Anyway, freaking novellas. That's my playstyle. Yep, Tsubasa. Tsubasa is the playstyle. Oh. It's Moko, buddy. It's day 45. I ran over to the door, but when I saw it...
It's been a minute, Takumi.
Moko.
Why do you look so surprised to see me? Did you forget we have a meeting today?
Is there any point? Kurara dropped out.
Don't put it like that. You're a big boy. You can tell me everything once we relocate. Come on, let's go.
Tell Dr. Moko all of your worries and woes.
And then Ricardo told Maria, I don't know how to say I love you in Spanish. I love you in Spanish. Te amo. But then Maria said, no te amo. Wait, is te quiero? And then she said, Jose te amo. And then, what's a stereotypical Mexican thing? And then they made tortillas. That is a novella in a nutshell. I saved you guys like 30 hours of like watch time right there. Is it te quiero? Is that I love you? I don't know. How does Kurara's green salsa factor in? And then they made green salsa with tomatillos. And it made me think of Kurara. Well, it literally translates to I want you. Okay. Okay, understood. And then they had chips and salsa. And they used tomatillos, and it made me think of Kurara. And then they made... I don't know. What's the closest thing to curry? And they made mole, which is kind of like curry. And Kurara likes curry. And they made me think of Kurara. I was honest and told her about how a distance had grown between Kurara and I.
I see. I totally and completely see.
Beef tips and rice. And then they moved to New Orleans and made jambalaya. That's not southern as it is New Orleans, but it's kind of southern. Isn't that supposed to hint at something? Is that supposed to hint at something? You know, you're into this. Do you know what caused this? Wait, you mean with her... Wait, you meet with her before you meet with me, right? Does that mean you've already heard about what happened?
Yeah, you're right. I did already meet with her. I literally missed SummerSlam for that.
Wait, really?
No, I would never miss SummerSlam. I asked her what happened to make things go so wrong. But it was more like I was just confirming with her what I already knew.
Hey!
It's obvious what the issue is. It's a mystery to me how you could be so clueless.
It's a mystery to you, Moko? Because I don't think it's a mystery to any of us that Takumi is clueless. So you know what the problem is? But I can't come up with anything. I have no idea what the problem is. Even though it's right there.
Boys are so slow. Empty head, no brain cells, zero muscles, no SummerSlam.
Yeah!
How about you let your game master explain?
Please do. I know, she's definitely not self-conscious and unsure of herself because you talked about Nozomi so positively.
Kurara got scared. She's scared about the possibility of getting rejected or losing to another girl.
You know, that's kind of the scary thing about people a lot of the times. If you're afraid of losing, regardless of what it is, you just don't try in the first place. And then that way, it's like when you lose, you're like, oh, well. It's like, and it's kind of sad. I understand why people rationalize it like that. But it's like, it's hard to, you know, it's hard to see that happen. You know, but I also get it. Doing your best and then losing sucks. It sucks a lot. But, But I understand why people do it, because it hurts. And, you know, but hopefully you guys can overcome that fear. Also, yes, Gakumi is peak.
She's scared she might never get to be with you again. So she decided she should at least withdraw herself before anyone can hurt her.
Kurata said that?
You better believe it!
She wasn't that direct with her feelings. But I'm 99.99% sure I understand her perfectly, because after all, Manakyn, the love guru, told me so.
Why would you get scared now? Well, let's be real. She was always scared. It's just she saw a small confirmation and she'd rather use that as a sign to get out instead of, you know, actually continuing. Is it because her time limit's getting closer? Why do you look so taken aback by my stupidity?
Because I am taken aback by your stupidity. Lesai! Boys are a million, billion, trillion times dumber than I ever imagined. Oh my god, it's so sad. Of course, Roberto, of course, Ricardo rejected Maria for Jose, because Jose makes green salsa.
That's just Takumi, not every boy. I'm going to be honest. On the flip side, girls, if you ever find yourself doing what Kurata is doing, don't give these vague Kurata-like answers. Or guys as well. Once again, I'm just saying it from the guy's perspective. But don't give these weird, vague Kurata answers. I'm going to drop out because I'm not feeling it. Or, I feel like you don't care about me. Be specific. Say, what did Takumi do to make it feel like he doesn't care about you, or he likes someone else? What did he do, and what did he say, and why exactly do you feel this way? And then you can work it out. But if you give vague answers like, I'm just not really feeling it, then it's like, well, then the problem's never getting solved. So, yeah, if you ever find yourself on Kurata's side, make sure you actually just say what you're actually feeling. Almost always, it's just a breakdown in the ability to communicate, which is sad, but not everyone communicates the same way. And sometimes if you don't communicate the same way, it just won't work. He's not even stupid in the himbo way, he's just stupid in the aggravating way.
Hey!
Sorry, babe. Don't sulk. I'll explain everything. The reason Kurata started to feel like this was because of your tears. Tears? Yeah. Girls don't like it when guys cry. She thinks you're a loser now. No, I'm just kidding. Remember when Nozomi recovered after you beat that commander?
Nozomi! You're my best friend and I love you so much! I am crying tears for you and only you because I only care about you! I don't care about anyone else! Oh. Hi, Kurata. How are you doing?
She saw that and it made her think the one you truly love is Nozomi.
That's not what that was about.
But I thought the same thing. Seeing you cry, I just felt it.
Is that... Yes. This is Kurata vision. That was Kurata vision.
It wouldn't be hard for anyone to conclude that after seeing you shed such emotional tears. Things would be simpler if this was all a complete misunderstanding, and you could say for sure that the one you want is Kurara. Then you'd be able to run straight into her arms and hold her close. If you could do that, we'd have a happy ending faster than a microwave dinner.
Microwave dinners take 3 minutes, and then you gotta rotate the dish and then do another 3 minutes.
Okay, so you don't know yet?
I was ashamed. I silently nodded. Is Takumi in denial about the crush on Nozomi? Who would ever have a crush on Nozomi? Let's be real here. I silently nodded.
But you don't have to worry so much about it. There's still time before the Kurara route is over, and then you'll move on to the Tsubasa route, and that's when you really get to have fun. Maybe not enough time for you to tell you, time heals everything. But still, sometime. You're not helpless. Think about it, mull it over. Take your time and really think.
Okay, so for any girls / guys dealing with the situation Takumi's dealing with right now, who do I like? Do I actually like her? What do I want to do? Okay, there is a phrase that I live by, which is you cannot live in fear, right? Almost always, the reason why people's like, oh, I don't know which one it is, I don't know if that one, is because they don't like the possibilities of the choice, right? If you choose one, you lose the other. But that's the reality. That's just the reality of the situation. But let me tell you what another reality is. If you choose none, you lose both. So you either lose one or you lose both. That's the reality. So it's like, you get the benefits of the choice if you choose. But if you don't choose, you get nothing. So when I say don't live in fear, essentially what that means is you cannot let the fear of choosing something keep you from choosing. You have to choose. And so when you finally make a decision and, mull it over for like, give yourself a time limit. Usually I give myself like 2 hours to think about it or something like that. Give yourself, unless you're Tengen from Demon, if you have, yeah, sure. Mana plus Moko relationship therapy. I'm charging for this, by the way, $200 an hour. You are indecisive. I know you guys are indecisive out here with your Ritalin or your and your what is the quote from what is it, Monokuma? You kids and your ADHD. I'm sure getting a lot of relationship therapy from someone who's never dated before. Yep, never dated before. No, but all right, in all seriousness, right? What you need to do is you have to make a choice. I understand you guys are indecisive, but at the end of the day, making a choice will always be better than not making the choice. So give yourself like a time limit, like an hour. You give yourself exactly 1 hour to think about it. At the end of the hour, you make your decision. And you stick to that decision, no matter how much doubt you have, right? You might say like, I'm not sure if this is the right decision. Like even when you think about that 3 weeks from now, you still say, yeah, but I made that choice and I need to stick with it. Right? So if the choice is I don't want to be with them anymore, stick with that. Don't just call them up and say, hey, by the way, how's it going? Do you think we should get back together? And then after that, you just go back together and then not back together and back together and then not back together. Or if you commit to being with them and you're like, oh, I'm giving up some other girl to be with this girl. Don't bother with that girl that you've given up. Stick with this girl. Because that is the choice you made. Stick with that choice. Do not live in fear that the choice was wrong. Because that will only result in the absolute worst possible thing. Making a bad choice will always be better than not making a choice. So you cannot live in fear. Anyway. The whole game is always talking about choosing between Shoma and Ava. But when it comes to women, for ADHD brain, there's no space for relationships. There's always space for relationships and love if you find a reason to go after it. There's always room, but there's not always necessarily a reason to go after it. I think sometimes people think, I need to be in love. I need to find a boyfriend/girlfriend. And it's like, well, that's just room for disaster. If you find someone you like, just try to spend time with them. But if you don't have anyone you particularly want to spend time with, don't force yourself to. That's fine too. I acknowledge that choices are made. I'll let you complete that thought. I think you're still typing. Yeah, so, you know, don't worry so much about when you're, if you're dating or not. If you're, you know, deciding whether or not to date. Just once you've made the decision, just stick with it. But if you don't have anyone particularly that you're interested in, I don't see a reason to force it. There's never really a reason to force it. Do I want the equivalent of unsalted boiled egg or girls with actual personality? Yeah, no worries. Anyway.
And take your time to really think about what you feel for Kurara. And what Tamatios mean to you. About whether or not you like her. Put that pretty little head to use, pretty boy.
Are you philosophical with every dating sim I play? I'm actually just a generally philosophical person. Which is why I rant a lot. You're not interested, so you don't seek relationship stuff. I mean, yeah, you know, I think... especially, you know, like middle school, high school age. I know most of you guys are older than that now. But middle school, high school age, there's a lot of pressure to be an adult. And, you know, I always say, like... I always put it like this, right? When I'm talking to a 14-year-old or 15-year-old, I was talking to one of my nephews, you know, back when he was 14, you know? He was like, oh, yeah, I don't know what I should do about this adult thing, whether it's dating or something else, right? And then I would say, like, you have plenty of time to figure it out. They're like, yeah, but I'm already 14. I was like, yeah, but, like, look at it like this. If you're 14, 5 years ago, you were 9. 5 years ago, it's like, 5 years ago, you didn't even know what puberty was, okay? So, it's like, if you're like, I don't know, it's like, so like, especially in the high school age, I feel like there's so much pressure for kids to become adults, but it's like, the problem is by telling kids they need to become adults, they don't get to go through the motions that they need to do to become adults, which is failing at things, which is screwing up. It's like they're expected to be good and perfect at everything. You have to have a perfect relationship, you know. If you look at Instagram, everyone on Instagram has a perfect relationship. Everyone has a like 10 billion followers. Everyone is rich. Everyone is successful. Everyone goes to Mexico every, you know, spring break and hooks up with like 20 people because they're that good looking or whatever. It's like, no, it's like, that's just telling you what the result is supposed to be, and that's not necessarily what the result is supposed to be. It's like, you need to screw up multiple times to figure out, you know, what's the correct way to be an adult. And, you know, a lot of how you decide what is correct to be an adult is how it fits together for you. It's like, if every adult was a mathematician, we'd have a lot of stupid mathematicians, because not everyone's good at math. It's the same idea. As a person who has Instagram, I can confirm I have 10 billion followers. You never dated in high school or middle school, but You had people saying stuff like, oh, this person likes you, or this friend had feelings for you. Yeah, I mean, yeah, gossip is gossip. Let's be real here. So that's just how it's going to be. But, you know, you don't have to feel pressured. But, you know, you can also take it as an opportunity. So it's up to you how you interpret it. You can think of it as, okay, that's too much pressure in my life. Or you can think of it as like, oh, there's an opportunity to test drive dating or something like that. You know, it's like, at the end of the day, see everything as like an opportunity. And you don't have to take every opportunity. If I told you, like, here's an example. Here's an example of that. If I told you, hey guys, I'm going to be teaching numerical analysis on Wednesdays now. Every Wednesday, my stream we'll be talking about different concepts in numerical analysis and computational mathematics. It's like, that's an opportunity to learn math. Hell yeah! It's like, but you don't have to take it. You don't have to take every single opportunity given to you. You take the ones you want, and you put aside for a while the ones you don't want. Like I said, not everyone needs to be a mathematician. So if you like... You'd go to Professor Kid's numerical analysis lectures. You had to be truthful and tell him how you don't feel the same. I mean, I think that's okay, you know? Sometimes reality doesn't always work out, and I think that's okay. But, you know, that's a good experience. It's kind of a painful experience, but it is a good experience nonetheless. So take that as an opportunity to learn, you know? And I get it. It's hard to think like this because, you know, these things affect your life, and it's hard to, you know, detach in a way that allows you to think like, oh, this was educational if it was difficult. But, you know, like I said, you know, an embarrassing moment 10 years ago is looked upon fondly. That's how I see it, right? So, yeah. Look upon it fondly. Come to my lectures. We'll be talking about the Krebs cycle that has nothing to do with math. All right, tomorrow we'll be talking about, I don't know, linear regression. You gotta sleep. Have a great night, Kiyoma.
Put that little head of yours to use, boy.
Yeah, I've been yapping. Lecture the subject anything. Did I just Google numerical? I took... Ah, man, it's been a while since I've taken my numerical. I still have my book, my textbook. What the frick? Where's my numerical analysis textbook? Linear algebra, signal processing, wavelets, random processes, statistical processes, pattern recognition, deep learning. Where's my textbook? What the frick? I think my dad stole my textbook from me. The sad music does make it harder. You'll accept a linear algebra lecture instead? Okay. I watched a movie on my own. This is a really sad scene, man. Look at this. It was one I'd seen with Kurara. It made me think about my time with her. Kurata smiled during this scene. How do you tell she's wearing a mask? Kurata sniffled during this scene, and it echoed throughout the cardboard. Kurata clicked her tongue during this scene. Damn! He's drinking the Depresso Espresso. Hell yeah, he is. I was drinking some Depresso Espresso earlier. This is how you know that Takumi frickin' loves this girl, man. He's watching the movie. He's like, yeah, she clicked her tongue at this scene. You've been paying attention to all her mouth noises. You love this girl, Takumi. Kurata tilted her head during this scene. She did a little clap during this scene. And in this scene, I liked watching movies with Kurata. But this is also the realities of romance. It doesn't always work out, man. Sometimes you make mistakes and it ends up like this. You think of the Library of Alexandria. There was no denying that. But how do I really... You noticed her pressing her tongue against the top of her mouth and blowing air through it like... My mouth is really dry right now, but...
Up, gear.
Oh. Is Turan Tommy here?
Prepare to spend another day.
Oh no! Oh no!
Ready to give your life.
Something's off. Maybe the announcement bugged out. Well, whatever it is, Kurata won't be showing up today. Huh? Why are we back here? Why are we back here? Why am I here? Good morning, Takumi. We see Mr. Nigo. You're Nozomi, right? Why are you asking me that all of a sudden? No, I'm just kind of confused. Where are we? We've been here before, right? Where are we, Takumi? Are you being serious? Morning, I'm still wearing my porn shirt. Haha, I like porn. Sure. Oh, Sir Takumi, something is strange with you. You see, Takumi doesn't know where we are. What? We're obviously at a scene, the school. Why do they have nose bridges? Yeah, that looks really weird. Man, this is like super, super old shoujo style, it looks like. Did you lose your memory? Does this mean our readers will hear about your shocking past story as the story progresses? Kiyoshika's pretending to live in a manga again. Hey! How it do, best bro? You got the ladies all fawning over you. You word to your mother. Why you gotta make your boy jealous in the morning, huh? What rhymes with morning? I'ma knock on your door and do a door ring, yo. That's not it. And don't get me started with all of you. Ew, Shoma, you smell like poo. Oh! Pouring. Okay, those are good. I'll remember those. Stop playing your little mind games and just tell the dude if you like him. Like him. Like him, fight, grin, like him, bike, swim. Don't throw your bike into the pool to see if you can, if the bike swim. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Besides, if you come for me for advice, who knows? Maybe some of you will end up wanting Gaku, bro. Ow, that hurt. Life sucks, and it's just a little bit of and I'm just a little trashy. I'll make you so smashy. If you wanna get with me, then you gon' see how much you love me. You always gonna have to go way too far, don't you? If you keep getting in the way of everyone's love lives, I'm not gonna show you my homework anymore. Please, no, anything but that! If you don't show me your homework, I'm gonna lose my hat!
I'm gonna rank up even more if I continue with the Gaku rap. Ahaha! Ahaha! Well, whatever. I'm a little confused, but we're having fun. No sense in worrying. Ow!
What's wrong? Let me sing my song before I play Pong. With the motherfucking Donkey Kong. Oh, yeah. Oh.
Are you being attacked by some villain's ability? I suddenly felt this pain, like someone hit my cheek.
Why are you sleeping?
Ow! Are you okay? I knew it. This is a long-range attack.
Wake up!
Ow!
Toughen up and show me the man I fell for!
Oh my god. They put some spice in this salsa. Oh my goodness. That's right. I'm the leader of the SDU. And the guy currently romancing Kurara Suzuki. Takumi Sumino.
Takumi!
Hey.
Takumi, put these in.
Earplugs?
Just do it!
Without knowing why, I inserted the earplugs. She pulled out a notepad, scratched something down, and showed it to me.
I think the enemy is attacking with sound waves.
I understood. It was Turantami, except I don't know her name for some reason. No, it's entirely possible that they're using attack frequencies inaudible to the human ear. But Kurara, how are you? Right, I can't talk. I borrowed the pen and wrote out a message. Why weren't you affected?
I was watching movies in my room. I felt like I was going to pass out whenever I paused. So I thought maybe someone was attacking us with sound.
I see. What about everyone else?
They're probably knocked out clueless. Let's go help them.
I looked into Kurara's eyes. How? And nodded. We ran out of the room. We split up and woke everyone up. Thankfully, we managed to snap them out of their trances, but because our ears were plugged, we were in a strange situation and needing to coordinate an attack without being able to hear. He looked into the tomato eye holes.
Oh god, what the frick? Takumi, that was your spleen!
Uh-oh. I can't believe everyone's alive. This is the route where everyone is alive. The route where I date people. Let's do it. What? Alright, let's do this one quickly. Where is Tsubasa?
Full
Actually,
throttle.
we don't even need that.
Let's give it to him.
10, huh?
I'll do my best. this.
That's one.
Feeling weaker. I'm all set. Try and dodge this.
Can't have a dating sim if your interests are dead. That's true. Yeah, we don't even know what happened to Ava. Has she even invaded yet?
Well then, to business.
Let's go!
10.
Time for battle.
That's a 5. Good.
Out of my way.
What
It's
is
my
this
turn.
one? Moko shooter to 7.
Boom!
Drop kick.
I'm gassed out.
Whoa, okay, we don't need Tsubasa here. But we can use her to get some more voltage, I suppose.
Let's do this.
Kneel before me!
3. And this
Here
one
we
is
go.
a 4. You don't need Tsubasa.
Take care of this.
Yeah, that is blasphemy. I don't know what what am I talking about? Of course I need Tsubasa.
Locked and loaded. I'm taking just a quick dropout. Locked and loaded. Watch out. Let's keep it up. I'm good whenever. Don't try to stop me. We did it. Ready when you are. Watch out. I'm good whenever. Hi-ya. Leave it to me. Take this. Let's keep it up.
You know, I'm just
Ready when you are.
casually building my voltage.
Let's roll. We did it.
Casually building up my voltage.
My turn. Gotta push it. Here we go. Not bad.
Don't mind me, don't mind me.
Locked and loaded. Hi-ya. Let's keep it up. Ready when you are. Let's roll.
The hallucinatory, yeah, they do. The
I'm
sound,
good
the
whenever.
big sound boys.
I'm taking the wheel. Keep it coming.
All right, that's all the setup we need.
Good to go. Here.
All done. Get off the stage! The buoy to the dummy off the stage. Hold on. There's no illusion this time, huh? Interesting. Hold on. Let me just quickly build up some AP.
Locked and loaded. Leave it to me. This should slow them down. Locked and loaded. Hi-ya. We did it. Ready when you are.
And then over here as well.
Watch out. Let's
And then over here as well.
Out of the way.
Nice.
We did it.
Let's do this.
Do that.
Time to use it.
Thanks.
I've got this.
Does she have a counter? She does have a counter. So
My turn. Let's go.
we'll use this. Jump over here to this corner right here.
Here we go.
We use the attack
Ready when you
potion,
are.
side slash. Good.
There. Got it.
Nice. Okay.
I've got this.
We have a boosting chemo anima. Good.
Let's go.
Then
I've got this.
move again.
Gotta push it. Here we go. Yeah. I've got
How's it
this.
going, Doc Platinum?
Here. Let's do this. There. Let's go. Take that. I've got this.
One last strike. Part 1.
One last strike.
Got him. And stay dead. No, don't keep getting back up. I am a disco ball. Woohoo! Damn, he's funky fresh. What an annoying ability. Why didn't they hire me to voice the UK?
I'm taking just a quick dropout. Leave it to me. This should slow them down. We can't keep on like this. Let's roll.
Alright,
Keep it up. Things aren't looking good.
let's build up some AP.
We can't keep on like this. Let's roll.
Nice.
Let's keep it up. I can still. We did it.
Nice. Okay.
Let's go. This should do
I
it.
appreciate
that.
the help.
Let's do this.
Yes.
Say
and
when.
That's all we
Let's
need,
go.
I think. Yeah, at least 6. This will do 7. That's fine.
Let's do this.
Boing.
My turn. Not bad. Good to go.
We'll do an air blade so we can get that guy.
That's it. All right. Let's go.
We'll do an impact stab.
My turn.
One last strike, part 2.
One last strike. One more time. Take care of the rest.
Can you believe it? We're actually going to use Nozomi.
Whenever you're ready.
I got you.
Thanks.
Thank you.
I'm prepped and ready.
Say when.
When?
Good to go. Take this. Ready when you are. Yeah. Got it.
Things aren't looking good.
And we'll use Tsubasa and build up some more voltage.
Let's keep it. We can't keep engines at full throttle.
Alright.
I can still.
Here is another one.
Let's roll. We can't keep on like this. Watch out.
Again with the Nozomi Rose.
Still. Move. We did it. I won't lose. Watch out.
Perfect.
Let's keep it up.
I've got this. Gotta push it. Let's do this. I've got this.
Rose Nozomi, Super Tsubasa, Sacrifice Takamaru. Oh, you're absolutely... I completely forgot.
Let's do this. Hauling ass. Let's give it to him. Heads up. Ah, that ain't nothing. I'm ready for whatever you got.
Sorry, Takamaru.
Doesn't feel half bad.
Anyway, 3 last strike.
One last strike.
I'm not participating in 3 last strikes.
We freaking won! Woo! Keep it down. Your poor boy voice is even more grating than usual. We fought with our ears plugged the entire time. And somebody had to open their mouths and sacrifice Takamaru.
Yes, the holy Jumanji sword weren't able to hear each other. It made for an agonizing fight.
I wanted to keep hallucinating. I wanted to see the happiest ending of all, where we had fun killing each other.
Hey, if you want to hallucinate so badly, I have these pills that'll make Takumi a hottie. Yeah, Darumi never got to experience hot Takumi. No. No way, man. That shit's against goddamn law. Don't make me kill you. Now we see why Takamaru was the one thing that was preventing the cult route. Oh, please. It's perfectly legal. Probably. At any rate, Kurata's quick thinking really saved us.
That's right. Any longer, who knows if we'd have come back?
That's why he stops the cult.
It was just a coincidence that I wasn't affected. More importantly, Takumi.
Yeah? I sounded so stiff.
I want to borrow you for a second. I have something I want to discuss.
Rare Kurata W. Is this going to be the true end? Okay.
I hear intense music playing. It's like the trial's about to start.
No, that's wrong.
I'll cut through those words.
I don't remember any other quote. This is our answer.
I'm sorry to take up your time after you just got done fighting.
I know! They're communicating. Oh my goodness. It was.
You're the only one!
No, I don't mind at all. I thought we already declared her guilty.
Guilty of being a hoe. It's punishment time.
But
you want to know why I did what I did, even though I quit the game, right?
yeah.
This goes against everything I stand for and is completely
There is nothing humiliating about being attracted to someone. This is our answer.
I take back what I said about quitting. If you're okay with it, that is.
Of course, I don't mind. Don't say I don't mind. Say I would love to spend more time with you. If that's someone's Takumi. What made you change your mind?
I watched a movie. It was the first one I saw with you.
They were watching the same movie in their own room. Oh my god! It's such a teenage romance. They were watching it perfectly synchronized. I do.
Listen, it is a known fact that humans belong to their own classes. Also, apparently races too, and cultures, and genes. The chance meeting of commoners, the first dates and terminal illnesses of commoners, the organs of commoners, the marriages of commoners, the religions of commoners. It's all beneath me. So, you're a monkey.
You said you couldn't possibly empathize.
I did, but after watching it again, I felt differently.
She didn't say the P word. Poor!
Before I felt like I was watching two zoo animals. I didn't feel affected in the least. When I watched it again, I felt like I wanted to date those zoo animals. Their love made my heart hurt like it was my own.
She's relating to the incest movie.
And it made me feel like you're the brother I fell in love with. I know exactly why it made me feel that way too. I'm sure of it. It's because I've gotten to experience love. I truly like you, and I've gotten to be with you.
How can you say no to her now? You can't! Sorry, Takumi, you're just gonna have to live with a tomato for the rest of your life.
That's why I was able to empathize with a movie about love between animals. People change so easily, don't they? So I won't be dropping out of the game. Tomorrow, I'm going to tell you how I feel. I'm going to confess to you.
Tomorrow? But you have 2 days.
Didn't I tell you tomorrow's day 48? And 8 is a lucky number.
I like Kurara, so I remember these things.
The number 8 is special.
When's Kurara's birthday? October 10th. 10/10. But it is October because it used to be the 8th month a long time ago, so.
I always knew that if I was going to tell you how I feel, it would be on a day with the number 8 in it. For better or worse, the Kurara chapter will come to a close tomorrow. If you're still unsure, think about it until you lose all sense of place and time. Just like I did. See you tomorrow. Come behind the school at noon on the dot. Good night. If you don't come on time, I'm taking it as a yes, and you're just gonna have to marry me.
Ladies, just a little piece of advice. Guys, too. Once again, I'm just talking from the guy's perspective. Don't talk about marriage on the first date. I can't tell you the number of times I've been with a girl, and she was like, how many kids do you want? And I'm like, nope. 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 There are a lot of women that show up to the first date in a wedding dress. That is true. I'm the one who brought up marriage. Wait, no, Kurara did. It was Kurara in my voice. No, me in Kurara's voice. The way I feel about Kurara. Hey, Manakyn, please stop ad-libbing because I didn't want to bring up marriage.
Get ready, prepare, be ready to get.
Here we go, here we go! The first thing I did after waking up was remember what was going to happen. This was Kurara's last chance. I have to make a decision. For better or worse, the Kurara chapter will come to a close. This is the end. My only friend, the end. Am I dating myself with this song reference? But I am going to choose the ending. After all, there's a timeline. Do I like Kurara? Clearly you do. Then again, there's lots of times where you like someone, but you just can't see a future with them. That's just reality. Are my feelings romantic? My answer would determine the future. Our future. What I learned in boating school, the way I feel about Kurara is... Oh, she is serious. Oh my god. Man, someone's feeding me some Indian curry because right now there's a lot of spice.
I thought you would chicken out. I commend your bravery. But maybe I'm just confusing your recklessness with courage.
Why do I feel like you're about to challenge me to a fist fight? You're right, wrong voice.
I thought you would chicken out. I commend your bravery. But maybe I'm confusing your recklessness with courage.
Why do I feel like you're challenging me to a fist fight? You're absolutely right. That was the wrong voice.
Don't be stupid. I'm obviously trying to hide my embarrassment.
I see. But more importantly,
Huh?
are you okay without your mask?
No. I feel like I'm about to show my insecurities any second now.
I mean, let's be real here. If you're going to be romantic with someone, they're going to learn about your insecurities, so you have to be willing to trust them with that. If you can't, then it's over already. I like how her bangs, like, come to a V at the center of her forehead.
It's taking everything I have just to keep it inside of me.
Then why take it off?
You need everything spilled out for you? Sincerity means showing your face when you want to express your feelings.
I see.
Now then, let me get right to the big event. You know, it's incredibly rare that a beauty like me would ever confess to a lackluster nobody like you.
If only she got development about being without her mask. That is true. She's really only had like 2 maskless scenes this entire route. Your voice sounds like a Tomodachi.
The odds should be stacked against you. So you better open your eyes and ears and dedicate every last nerve in your body to listening to each and every word I have to say.
That's the plan. Also, streamer, are you okay? No, I'm not. This voice is awful. I wasn't just saying it. I had truly come to do exactly that. She worked up the courage to tell me. I needed to make sure I didn't miss any word of it. Are you okay? They minimized to spare my voice. Thank you, developers.
As you can tell, I'm having a nervous breakdown. But
I mean, you're already here. We know it's going to happen. Just do it.
I'll do my best. Just give me time. Let me do this at my own pace.
All right.
Oh,
Okay, cross-eyed Kurara is so freaking cute. Look at her.
breathe. Sigh. Breathe.
Kurara Osuzuki want to say that
Mm-hmm. Oh, don't cry, don't cry, don't cry. He hasn't even responded yet. Save your tears for if he says no.
I like you, Takumi Sumino.
Who would have ever thought this character would end up saying that? Meanwhile, in the background, nice. It seems the pheromone pills I snuck him are working.
Would you please go out with me? And later, wed me?
No,
maybe?
Kurara, hold! Remember what I just said! With all the emotions inside her, she couldn't hear me. The courage, the fear, she managed to push through. She shared her feelings with me. Did she only fall in love with him because of the dream? Can she give reasons why someone would ever lower her standards to someone like Takumi? She deserves better. I mean, every girl in this game deserves better than Takumi, except maybe Nozomi. In other words, I guess they really are made for each other. The scion of one of the TRC's wealthiest families, sharp-tongued, confident, but on the inside, sensitive. The way I feel about Kurara is... How can you say no to that? Oh my god. She's such a sweetie pie. Who's made for each other? Well, Tsubasa's too good for everyone. Of course we're going to accept it, because we're going to reject it next stream. Kurara, I do like you too. I also like green salsa. Please go out with me. Oh, he just said that. No, Kurata, don't mess this up, please. Oh my god! The one moment of Riz in the entire game!
No. I like you, Kurata.
But
You have to trust what I say about my own feelings. I like you, Kurata.
yeah,
I loosened my hold on Kurata and looked down and snuggled her against my chest. Kurata's kind of tiny. As of cue, she looked up at me, our eyes meeting. Because Takumi's 5'6", and she was like under his chin. As we looked into each other's eyes, our lips were naturally drawn closer.
wait. This is way too embarrassing. Let me put my mask back on.
Right. This might be the first time Kurata had ever taken her mask off and put on a brave face for so long. The mask should be... Wait, there's another choice? 5'3" in the report card. Yeah, but she's wearing like 3-inch heels, so she's like 5 foot. Okay, we're gonna do no, because then we're gonna go back to yes. Do you want tomatoes on your salad? I need you to wait a little longer for that.
You're turning into a bit of a sadist.
I just want to see your face!
Well, it's not entirely unattractive.
Punish me more, Takumi! Oh! Hell yeah! Woo! Was it because it was I already done it in a dream? It was supposed to be my first kiss, but it didn't feel that way. I felt like I'd finally be gone back to the place I was always meant to be. Like the future that was always meant for me had finally become reality. But this wasn't it. That battle wasn't over yet. In order to secure a happy future for Kurata, I'd have to survive to day 100 no matter what. Let's do this!
Oh my god! Leave the room! I'm going to beat the life out of these tactless invaders!
Well,
But first, how about we do that one more time?
Ito's on the roof. Hell yeah, Nozomi, love and peace! And Nozomi is definitely in her room. Oh, that was it? Oh, I guess it ends when you decide the girl. That ended on day 48. What the frick? But before we stop our gameplay for today... Do we want some tomatoes with that? Sure, it must be embarrassing for you.
Now I can finally relax and the streamer doesn't have to do that stupid voice. Well then, where were we?
You want to do it with the mask on? Takumi phrasing.
What are you on about? Were you about to do something that requires the mask off?
Well, because...
You should see your face.
Kurata cackled derisively. The mask really does seem to put her in a better mood.
Did you forget? I'm the scion of the proud O Suzuki family, Kurata O Suzuki. There's only one place you're permitted to kiss me. I will permit you to swear your eternal subservience to me and kiss me right here.
Here, Kurata was the top was the feet. I felt a little exasperated, but one thing was certain: the Kurata O Suzuki I'd fallen in love with was always domineering like this. That's what the point of the mask is. Then, if I may, my lady. I spoke as humbly as I sat down at Kurata's feet. Hell yeah! Be the man you were meant to be, Takumi! Hell yeah! Let's go! Oh, mwah, mwah, beautiful! Now that's the Takumi we love.
I'm so honored.
Is it time for my punishment? I'm becoming a peacekeeper. The sensation of Kurata's body heat through the material of her boots filled me with fondness. From the bottom of my heart, I want to protect this warmth for all time. I'd have to make it to day 100. Let's do this.
Oh my god! Leave the room! I'm going to beat the life out of these tactless invaders!
Okay.
You can kiss my foot on top of the mountain of corpses I'm about to make!
Yes, my lady.
What? You don't want to?
As you wish.
Takumi is so whipped. Dream come true? Oh my god. What a good game. I love this game. I went late today. I did want to see the ending of the Kurata stream, or the Kurata route. I started pretty late. I've been starting a little bit later lately, and you know, I wanted to just keep going just a little bit longer. So yeah, thanks for hanging out with me. I actually planned to end an hour ago, but I was like, you know what? Screw this. I'm enjoying myself. Yeah, so yeah. Dream come true. Oh man, that was fantastic. I can't wait to see how the other ones end. I really liked this route. You know, it was a Kurata bait. It was a character route, right? But it's nice to see Kurata and probably in the end Kyoshika. They're going to get some character development. Even though we're going to jump to another timeline, they're just going to forget it all. But at the very least, we got to see a romantic side of Kurata, which is something we don't normally get. We also don't get that from Gaku, but I don't think they're going to make a Gakumi route. So you guys have to do that on AO3. Hold on, let me see if I can find the, Unfortunately. What day does Gaku visit Takumi in the cult route? That's the coming of age route, cult route. Cold. Kyoshka chapter. Yeah, it looks like we're going to go into either the Kyoshka chapter or the Tsubasa chapter. But I mean, Tsubasa's gotten a lot of character development. Cult Root Days 100 line Gaku. What day? Let me see. Cult free time battle. Let me see if it's this one. Yeah. Is this the one? Oh no, he just took the capsules. No, it's not this one. Frick. Alright, let me see if I can find the Gaku. I'm looking for the Gaku CG. Here?
Be ready to.
Yes. I hadn't come to a decision. Better go to the cafeteria. Nope. Chapter select. You can just look in the gallery. Yeah, but I don't just want to do. I want to find the scene. Okay, no, not that. So this one is probably, that's probably Tsubasa, which means this one is probably Gaku. I'm just gonna go back to, so you can see what I'm looking at. You guys can see what I'm looking at. Is this the Gaku scene?
Be ready to.
Gaku? Nope, not this one. Okay, he just had fun times with Tsubasa. Gaku's probably this one. Gaku? 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 Alright, you got Gaku there? Oh, there it is!
Sorry to drop in so early.
Huh?
Gaku, what's up?
Just wanted to clear up any misunderstandings with what happened with Tsubasa yesterday. I didn't mean to open my big mouth. Forgive me for being offensive, okay?
Oh, I wasn't really bothered. Bro.
For real?
For real?
You're really not offended? You don't, hate me, do you?
What?
I was so freaked out, I was worried you might hate me, man. I could hardly sleep.
Day 30 for future reference, thank you.
You sure we're cool? You still like your boy Gaku?
Because I really like you, Takumi.
Good times. Oh, man. Mwah. Mwah.
I just get all messed up because I like you so freaking much. Hey, hold on. I only liked girls up until now. But you're special. I could make it work with you.
I forgot he says that.
And hey, if that's not on the table, we can totally stay best bros.
I think Takumi's like, are we best bros?
Let's just hang out like the bestest bros ever. I want to be by your side forever, dude. So please, man, don't hate me. I'd freaking die if you did. Losing my best bro is scarier to me than humanity going extinct. Seriously.
I'm straight, but Takumi, you?
Because even if everybody dies, I still got you.
Gaku, I get it. I promise. Just...
Takumi, I love you, man.
I don't need anybody else. I'm freaking crazy for you. I can't help myself.
This reminds me of a movie. I think it's a movie from the early 2000s called I Love You Man. That phrase, Takumi, I Love You Man. So I Love You Man is a story about two straight dudes who need to like get like a tax deduction or something like that. So they have to commit marriage fraud, but they can't find any girls who are willing to commit marriage fraud to them. So they have to pretend to be gay. So it's such a freaking good movie. It's a crappy 2000s comedy, but it's fantastic.
You gotta listen, man.
No.
No. Oh man, that's a good scene. Oh man. Yeah, so hope you guys are having fun with whatever video games. I know I was roasting Pokemon ZA earlier today, but I mean, hey, you know, if you enjoy it, you enjoy it. Don't let Nintendo take advantage of you though. If you do enjoy it, you enjoy it. If you need better visuals, you gotta write some strongly worded letters. Pokemon ZA. I'm gonna be honest, I'm not like a huge anti-component or anti-ponent. I'm not huge on graphics. Like, I don't really care about I grew up with Nintendo. Nintendo was never good on graphics, but it's like, at a certain point, I also know, like, okay, well, sometimes there's bad graphics or like low-level graphics, and sometimes they're not trying. But for me, it's like, I don't really care that much. But when enough people care, I realize it's that big of a thing. It's like, for example, I'm not a water polo player, but if every water polo player is saying this rule is terrible because it's resulting in injuries, then I'm like, okay, well, that seems reasonable, right? And so it's kind of like that. It's like, I'm not into that caring about graphics, but when a lot of people suddenly say like, hey, the graphics are just terrible, and like, it's like, okay, well, maybe there's something there. Your favorite drug? ZA. Oh man. So yeah, that's how I feel about the Pokemon situation. I know one of the reasons why people are going so hard on Pokemon is because they sued Palworld and some other games. So people are a little bit upset about that. I think one of the reasons they're going so hard is because of the lawsuit against Palworld, because a lot of people were upset about that. Because they said like, oh, essentially what they're doing is they're gatekeeping rather than competing with quality. Which, to me, that argument makes sense. It was a very similar argument when the voice actors went on strike because of AI. And a lot of people said, well, instead of trying to argue against AI, why don't you compete with your product? Right? So that's kind of the thing. Will I go back to Palworld? My workers are worked. I might go back into Palworld because I know there's been a lot of new updates. So I might go back there. The problem with Palworld is once I start playing, I just never stop playing. I'll just like stay up until like 5 in the morning. It's like, okay, so next I have to do this. I have to build that. I have to go here. Oh, man. But yeah, I might go back into Palworld at some point. Yeah. I was also playing another game. It's like Mahjong. You guys know Mahjong? It's Mahjong, but it's like Balatro, but with Mahjong instead of poker. Which, it's so freaking entertaining, but it's also so freaking annoying because like I keep wanting to like, okay, just next level. Just one more level. You gotta eat lunch and make reviewers. Oh man, have a good time. Have a good lunch, actually. Yeah. Lunch is... I think lunch might be my favorite meal of the day. Sometimes dinner is like, I'm tired, and so I'm eating dinner. But lunch is like the perfect amount of, I'm awake enough, but not like too sleepy from waking up, and not too sleepy from chilling down. Lunch is the perfect meal. Mwah. Anyway, I better get going. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'll try to show up early and not eat bad sushi and pull a Tsubasa tomorrow. Thanks so much for hanging out with me today. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night. If you have any questions for me, I'll see you all next time.